Welcome to SEO Conspiracy.com. The big reveal. Why is the topical mesh the best SEO strategy and how does it work? Today, SEO is a lot harder. Is it dead? As long as people search, SEO is not dead. Why is SEO the best? Because if you search, you are more open to engagement. Now, can't deny that since I started in 2004, customer behaviors evolved, the technology evolved, and search evolved. But the most difficult part of SEO today is how to find the right information. So if you know any other best SEO strategies out there, I'm open. It's not the Olympic Games. You don't just have one gold medal. We could be several to win gold medals. Proof is on the screen, period. Do you have the receipts? That's it. Can you deliver results? I blame SEO agencies, especially the big ones, to sell client satisfaction instead of performance. I'm all about performance. I'm all about the truth is on the screen. Do you rank first? So first of all, do you know how to rank first? And second, do you know how to stay first? Do you know how to be relevant? Do you know how to build that strong, what I call SEO 2010 layer with text, HTML pages, surrounded by a global content marketing strategy that is in multimedia and that will take seriously second search engine in the world, YouTube. Third, TikTok. First search engine for the younger generation, TikTok. Google Lens, images, and so on and so on. Can we adapt the mindset of old school SEOs like me? Never complain, never explain. Adapt or die. Darwinism SEO at its core. Period. Don't make excuses. I'm sorry, but listen to whomever you want. But those who complain that, for example, it's not fair that Reddit is trusting Google SERPs, well, just wait a couple of minutes and we'll get into why you should give perspectives. But the most important is, where do we start? We start by figuring out what we don't want anymore. Meaning, navigating through SEO or your digital marketing strategy, like, going down a river on a canoe. No. It's you're in the sea, in the North Sea, between France and England, and you are on your boat. You must react to the wind, to the sea, to the elements. That's how you do it, and you need to react immediately. Otherwise, you disappear, and you won't be missed. So to be able to have such calm and clarity into what you must do in a mechanical process that will bring you from, on Google specifically, position X to position 1, but then number 2, become an authority in your industry, become relevant, being a voice that is respected, respectful, and talked about. Sounds good? So, in order to do that, Well, understand that it's a little bit difficult for me to be reborn in English after launching the Topical Mesh, aka Cocon Semantic in French in 2012. And I wasn't planning on it. It just happened to become the #1 SEO strategy in France. Not saying that topical clustering or semantic whatever is necessarily wrong. It's just that we've been at it. We've been first. I was first. Yes, I can claim first spot on the field, on the expertise of semantic SEO. Got the receipts, the history, 2010, 2012. Who else was out there? Nobody. And it inspired dozens of other or variation of my strategy, dozens of SEO tools. I'll show you a couple. And what happened in France is just magic, because once it became a standard, once you know exactly how you have to, one, evaluate the right means, then, and have how to put them in front of the right goals. So you have to analyze the goals, and and you get into very advanced concepts like smell of the SERP, which is the highest SEO skill. There's a backtrack a couple of videos, and I talk about the smell of the SERP on this channel. The Topical Mesh, if you go check out the video that I shot in 2020, SEO Conspiracy was a side project during lockdown. With my friends, we debunked all the SEO myth, and also I made that video about the Topical Mesh. It's pretty much the only piece of content I did in English. So in French, there's a lot of literature that inspired the entire industry. In English, starting over, just brand new. I have everything to prove. So let's get to it to see what goes on. Let's start with the end goal. What do we want to achieve? Okay? And there we'll show a little bit of the how. But this is the why. This is your North Star. What I call the traffic in 3/3. Meaning, orange, traditional SEO. PageRank, backlinks, relevancy, keywords in Google SERP, traffic, CTR, money. The green is direct traffic. I'd put in there also the branded keywords. And that's about authority. That's about being relevant. That's about perspective. That's about having a voice. Being respectful, respected, and talked about. The blue is the most challenging because it's also about who is talking about you, but it's also the power of influence, recommendation, word of mouth, okay? Relevant, referring traffic. Once you achieve that goal, you win. There's no in between. There's no like maybe or this is it. If you achieve this, and my strategy of the Topical Mesh is aimed at building this. So you probably know about this whole customer journey concept. And basically what happens is when I started in 2004 and up until 2010 was easy. 100% Google. Keyword. You rank on that keyword with a web page. CTR, money. Today, gonna need 6 weeks, 37 contact points from 12 channels, and it's gonna be in text, audio, video, image, augmented reality, virtual reality, voice. I said that, audio. Anyways, so we need to respect the process. We need to be, today, you need to be at the right place, at the right time, with the right message, in the right format, in front of the right person, and you have to do that all the time, forever. Is it complicated? No, it is not complicated. Is it hard? Yeah, we can work, but that's the thing. The press the button SEO, okay? People who think that, I can create an AI agent that will replace 12 humans. Good luck with that. I'm 100% for AI. Got the receipts that I got into machine learning in 2015. So it's been a long time, and 100%. The topical mesh, in particular, got totally augmented with AI. It's a beautiful thing. I'll show you a couple of tricks. But this is the how, okay? We need to be present at every single step of awareness, findability, reputation, conversion, advocacy. You need to analyze who you're talking to. You need in the topical mesh strategy, the first steps are twofold. One, analyze who you're talking to, and two, craft your offer. I come from branding. Early 90s, New York City. I learned that place. That's where I learned how to build brands. In the 90s. Trust me, if you can survive New York City doing branding, marketing in there, it's pretty much okay for the rest of the universe. Different world, different place back then. Okay, anyways. Analyze who you're talking to. Do a little introspection to who you are, why, how, what, and then we can move on to phase 2. The topical mesh was first sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time. Yeah. When I launched the topical mesh in 2012, we had very clear enemies. Blog and WordPress in particular, very bad architecture, infrastructure, internal linking for SEO. Mega menus for e-commerce, same thing. So I don't blame people who actually they translate a lot topical cocon semantic, which means semantic cocoon instead of topical mesh. So a lot of people, how many? Yeah, hundreds of thousands of people got into talking about the semantic cocoon in English, but in my opinion, it doesn't mean much. Topical mesh, now the problem with topical mesh, people think automatically topical clustering, but in French, we don't have this magic word topical, topic, topical. everything in relation with the topic. Semantic is more broad. Yeah, I prefer topical. But anyways, if you speak French, yeah, cocon, semantique. If you speak English, topical mesh, semantic cocoon, whichever it is, Google, other SEOs, and ChatGPT or AI will focus on the internal linking. The first fight was about trying to create, or let's say, not create, but remember, go back to how a website should be built. The problem is, people stop there. And the topical mesh is not at all just an internal linking strategy. Like I just said, I come from branding, and the first steps are 100% branding. And reshaping your internal linking, yeah, 100%. You take a website, big website, 100,000 million pages, it's a mess. You clean it up, you create order from chaos, you will do 10x in traffic. That's it. And end of the game. But it's way beyond that. It's happening on the page, it's happening around the page inside the website, and it's happening around the page outside the website. Same algorithms, same concepts, same mindset. So don't get fooled. It's way, way, way more advanced than just trying to create clusters on your website. So now, if we look at, like for example, we have amazing tools, but even what should we do? French cuisine in English. I'm afraid it's gonna do it in French otherwise. I'm amazed, okay, how AI today and all those dozens of tools, this is just a custom GPT on ChatGPT, but it creates the clusters. Then a couple of minutes I'll get into the 3 steps, because creating clusters, well, first 2 steps before getting into the clusters. But amazing. Now, I told you it's also on page. The game of the mystery word is as follows. Every single SEO obsessed about keyword. Before I came around, again, facts, history, I got the receipts, it was about keyword density. Even today, some SEOs still claim that keyword density is a thing. Amazing. Love it. Well, I was like, again, topical. Explore the topic. I was like, what about everything around the keyword? So let's play the game of the mystery word. I have to make you guess a word. If I repeat, let's say I have a keyword density of 20%, so 100 words, and 20 times I will say Jaguar. I repeat 20 times Jaguar. I'm not talking about the car, the animal, the US football team. can tell. So the game of the mystery word, which I introduced back in 2012, was about guessing the keyword, not pounding the keyword. And trust me, I was very creative into putting the keyword in everywhere I could into the source code. So check this out. Let's guess French fries. Okay, let's go. Lexical word. So if I tell you crispy, salted, golden, fried, snack, side dish, seasoned, potato, delicious, dipping sauce, fast food, comfort food, finger food, crunchy, restaurant, hot, texture, topping, street food, carbs. Okay, starting to get it? I can't say French fries. I can't say fries, but if I say potato sticks, if I say chips, and AI is even writing a text about the mystery word. This is the beginning of your content must be extremely good at playing the game of the mystery word. If you can't, in the first 3 to 5 sentences, play the game of the mystery word, well, train, repeat, practice. You gotta get good at this. Everybody is over-optimizing content. All you need is game of the mystery word, then my on-page SEO optimization recipe, which is in the Topical Mesh course, but also if you subscribe to the newsletter on topicalmesh.com, I will give you that on-page SEO checklist. So let's start with the page, okay? We explore the topic on the page and we don't do I throw in the keyword in there? Yeah. But typically I can get by with 2-3 times putting in the keyword. If I play the game of the mystery word, I don't need to over-optimize content. Then we get into what is around the page. How do we surround the page? And same thing, play the game of the mystery word around the page. Maybe I'll show you this. This is a mind map of a topical mesh. And the three steps are as follows. This is starting with step 2, where there's already the keyword at the center. But usually phase 1 is we explore the mindset of the buyer persona. So if you sell CBD, what are you really selling behind the product? You're not selling CBD. You're selling a solution to sleep better, to stop chronic pain, to stop stressing out. I don't know. But CBD is just a product. Same with the service. What are you selling really? If you find that and you explore that, that should be the first step. Then second step is we put the offer on the demand. First step was exploring the demand. We put in the keywords. And then third step, so second step is all about siloing. And siloing is not an end game because it's just infrastructure. It's just how you should reasonably organize information on your website. in silos. But then, more important than silos are clusters. So we break down the silos and we build links all over the place around between silos, but those links are relevant, they are smart. Who is in relation to what and why? Semantic shift, semantic proximity. I mean, we got the topical mesh is built on a bunch of very high level. I mean, high level. If I understood them, anybody could, I guess. But there are no jokes algorithms from the Salton cosine to n-gram to topical PageRank to TF, IDF to semantic shift to, I mean, yeah, it's been a journey, a beautiful journey of a decade. So that's the document we prepare. And then the goal is, this is your guide. The challenge is what you were able to build on the mind map must become true on the website. And it's calibrated down to exactly what every single page as a number from 1 to 5. It's not how deep is the page in the structure, it's about the ambition of the page from a commercial standpoint. Then I'm trying to find an example of a node that is completely filled up, but I don't think it's been done on this example, but doesn't matter. On the node level, and every single node represents a page. You got all those indications about which buyer persona is it targeting, what is the specific keyword, and I can't believe how much like keyword cannibalization there is on websites I audit. In my strategy, it's one page, one keyword. It doesn't exist like 27 pages targeting the same keyword. It's madness. Order. Who is doing what? Who is in relation to whom? For what? And how? And when? And so on. So very detailed battle plan to win the war. And then the result is that on the website, so this is a blog structure. We can tell that in the blog structure you have the home page at the center, and then you have layers of with tags, with author pages, categories, and all. It's a big mess. The blog structure was really the first thing I was trying to fight against, and this tool does an amazing job showing. I forgot the name of that tool. It's cocon.se in French. There's an English version, but the interpretation of linking gives a certain result. But then if I add the links, it becomes a mess on the block structure. It even breaks the tool. It's very complicated for the tool to calculate all the links. Pretty much everything is linked together. It's just a mess. If I can break that tool by just trying to add and remove the links on a blog, bad news. Then we got the mega menus from e-commerce websites where we also see layers, and we can really tell the mega menus that appear with different layers. And if I want to add, again, there's the representation of the linking, and there is the real linking. The interpretation is done by calculating PageRank circulation, semantic shift, all this semantic proximity, and all those good things. But it's a mess. You got links everywhere. Bad. Then you got the topical mesh wannabe. So it looks organized. The interpretation of internal linking looks pretty good. But if we add the links, oh, it is a mess indeed. But still, we don't break the crawler, we don't break the tool. We can show the interpretation of the linking, and the linking, it still makes sense, but not so good. And then you have the final step of what is, if I show the interpretation of the linking and add what the internal linking really looks like, it basically makes no difference. That's the ultimate goal. Going towards that will make you win. Create order from chaos, and you do 10x. Then we get into I open a page of the coco.se, which is the only tool I know that smells the SERP pretty well. Trying to analyze, but still very raw, and a human trained eye can analyze much better what is the smell of the SERP. What if we compare, for example, women's shoes. Well, first of all, the Google search engine result page looks like a category from an e-commerce website. But second of all, if we remove all the special effects, if we go down to the bare results, what are they? It looks like Google 1996. The first 100 are exactly the same. Catalogs of women's shoes. Yeah, but the intent is commercial. People want to buy women's shoes. Are you sure? Are you sure that Google wants the top 100 results to be catalogs of women's shoes? Are you really certain? And furthermore, are you really, I would say, do you think it's really smart that Google is full of the same signal? It's throwing up catalogs of women's shoes. And you want to give it one more? Sure, you better have some big balls, because that's going to come down to who has the biggest. When you give Google what it wants, future becomes magical. So what was the end game? What does Google want? Well, we can go onto sport queries, for example. And I entered football, but so it gives me, because I use US geolocalization, so it gives me US football. But if I was printing that I was in France, it should tell me something else about football. Same. Play the game of the mystery word. Football. Which one are you talking about? The real football? European? Or the fake one? The American? But we got answers. We got knowledge graph. We got official websites. We got encyclopedia. We have social. We have video. We have news. And we're missing images. I mean, what I call the Christmas tree That's the end game. We know today what the end game. What does Google want? It wants that Christmas tree. It doesn't want to have 100 results that smell the same. So why does Google? Well, because those. Why can't Google show off the Christmas tree everywhere? Well, it does what it can, but remember that a robot doesn't understand what it reads. So it's a big challenge. If we look at, I'll go through very quickly on the tools because I have to do a video on its own about the wonderful tools we have in France. Your Text Guru is amazing to help you optimize your content. Easyword.info, one of the best as well. Text Optimizer or 1.fr is also amazing. Let me do a quick demo. I have to do it in French because I have an issue with the English version of the tool, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna understand. So I said that I want to optimize the text for football, and I copy the first 100 results, copy and paste the 100 top results on Google for football. And then ask the tool to work its magic. What's amazing is, first of all, the tool should say, yes, good. Google search engine result page is extremely well optimized, 100% optimized for the keyword. Amazing. Smell the SERP. Okay, remember? And all those terms are key to be relevant around the keyword. Google is actually over-optimized. If I would recommend using that tool, don't go above like 70 or 80%. But what's really interesting is it also tells you everything around the keyword, everything that's not in the search engine result page, and that you should add to your content, add to your topical mesh. Telling you, it's not frustrating. It's just mind-blowing how far we've gone in France. And because we haven't taken the time and effort to do marketing in English, that the rest of the world is really behind in semantic SEO. And even Google itself is telling me I'm right. Pragbakar Raghavan, the big boss, I call him the cleaner. He's the one who got into, he made the Google Cloud, he made the Google Workplace. He's an old school, very relevant person in the world of search, and he became the big boss of Google Ads, then Google Search, Google Assistant, Google Maps, and all the big alphabet properties before saying, I had enough. Pass on the baton, pass on the hot potato. But Prague, back in 2020, told me through the post on the Google blog, how AI is powering a more helpful Google, told me I'm right. Okay, what does it say? Passages indexing. This is exactly the game of the mystery word. Passages indexing by Google is telling me, yes, since 2012, you've been telling the truth. Exactly what I want. Proof is on the screen. I got the receipt. Then, number 2, subtopics. We've applied neural nets to understand subtopics around an interest, which helps deliver greater diversity of content when you search for something broad. As an example, if you search for home exercise equipment, we can now understand relevant subtopics such as budget equipment, premium picks, or small space ideas. You can now understand relevant subtopics such as budget equipment. Okay, we'll start. Can't tell you better than Prague Bakar, that this is exactly what I've been saying, okay? Explore the topic. Create a topical mesh. And then we get into my obsession of the day right now is I'm all about Google is told us May 10th, 2023, the launch of the Perspectives tab in Google. It's telling you exactly what it wants. It wants perspectives. Now that tab is called Forums. And it's full of, it goes back and forth. There's a lot of machine learning going on in there, but on football, first Reddit, okay, then some forums, Quora, and used to be a lot of social in there too. Perspectives. That's what Google wants. Give it perspectives. Then go to topicalmesh.com. Yes, you can hire me as a consultant. You can also go look at the video that came out in 2020. I explained everything in there. It's on this channel. It's called Semantic SEO in 10 Steps with the Topical Mesh SEO Strategy. But it was 2020. So now people ask me for a course. It's on sale. Get on it because it will take you step by step. First, we get into keyword research. Then, like I told you, we need to understand who you're talking to. Understand why knowing your audience is critical for business growth. Create actionable personas and so on. And then also learn how to craft your brand. On-page SEO, the game of the mystery word, and do SEO right on page. Then course number 4, we explain all the algorithms behind the strategy of the topical mesh. And then we get into the internal linking in 2 folds, then implementing, future-proofing, and then we go into, yes, the search is everywhere. You need to create multimedia content. You need to take YouTube seriously, 2nd search engine in the world. You need to take TikTok seriously, 3rd search engine in the world, 1st search engine in the world for younger generation. And TikTok is not only for the kids. And if you wanted more proof that it's not only internal linking strategy, I mean, yes, we talk about content marketing, but also backlinks. It's the same exact algorithms, okay? It's exactly the same game. What's happening on the page, what's happening around the page, inside the website, and what's happening around the page, outside the website, 100% same game, same algorithms, same mindset. I'm a big advocate of the private links network, which is not a crappy, smelly SEO PBN, private or public blogs network. Private links network is about taking control over a certain portion of your backlinks. Guys, it's not complicated. It is work. I won't lie to you. It, depending, of course, on this is a strategy built to aim for the stars. If you want to be first on the most competitive keywords in your industry, and if you want to prove to humans and algorithms that you're relevant, that you know what you're talking about, this is it. It's made for that. There's a lot that goes into it. I can't even the free video from 2020 is it's 2 hours long. I can't promise you that and AI has evolved and AI came in play now. I feel like humans augmented with AI have superpowers. How do you use all those amazing tools to prove to algorithms and humans that you are relevant? How to be like future-proof, meaning you have clarity in your strategy. You know that it's just about trusting the process, putting the right means in front of the goals, and doing the work, period. If you're not a lazy SEO, a press the button type of SEO, you will win. It's guaranteed. I guarantee the means. I can't guarantee results. Not my website, not my time, not my money, not my resources, but I can guarantee results for myself, like 100%. There's no failures included. And I'm proud of all my failures. One way or another, you will get into the topical mesh. It's just a matter of time because I'm here to stay. And it's a little bit weird to try to start over, trying to prove that I'm right while in a country called France. It's pretty much, yeah. It's part of the top 3 SEOs, and this strategy is number 1. Get on it. Topical mesh. Give Google what it wants. Get into the future, the present, and the future of search. It's not complicated. It's hard. I wish you well. SEO Conspiracy out.